Hello everybody. Welcome to the podcast, the worst
The
podcast.
worst
You won't find one that's
ever.
worse
No,
until
you won't.
no,
Except for what was it?
the Monkey Boys podcast.
No, 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 no. It was like talking to my divorced wife by
Oh,
Ned
Ned
Flanders or
Fulmer.
something.
Ned
Ned
Fulmer.
Fulmer.
That's the only
Ned
episode of a
Fulmer.
podcast worse than this, and that was just one ep. So technically, doesn't count. I did low key chat. Oh wait, my name is Jingai Trip. Bro,
Yes, it is.
how do you keep missing your cue? You miss it every time. That's your cue
You for what?
to say your name.
My name.
Dude,
My name
my name is Stu. Do you know what I'm
is Stu.
referencing?
I maybe.
Worst. Okay. Doesn't matter. Anyway, it's been a while since we recorded an episode. I got a job, so it's been like 2 weeks. Low key forgot where we were. We just had our guest Orb one on. So we want to talk about more planned guests, and I forgot we didn't really have an intro, did we?
Nope. Do we have an outro though?
I think we were working on the outro.
Uh,
Remember last? See, it's been different. Last time you played Fat Rat,
yeah.
Xenogenesis.
Yeah.
Um, I did want to start this episode off by giving a shout out to Preston Heck,
Preston Heck.
who is probably never gonna see this, but he commented on our last episode and said, "This is the worst podcast of all time." And I said, "Thank you for appreciating our art," and he said, "Of course." And that really just meant a lot to both of us.
It did.
That
I actually would like to personally invite Preston Heck on to the worst podcast ever.
I second that. That
If he
is
does ever see this.
yes. Preston, we love you, man. Um, okay. Well, speaking of other guests planned, um, we wanted to have our buddy Shiro on, but he has a girlfriend and a job, so he's always busy and he can't make time for us. So,
Yep.
um, you know, what do you have to say about that, dude?
I don't know, you ever see those memes where like it's like there's many very different variations of it, but it's all like a derivative of when bro gets a girlfriend, now he's too cool to talk to the boys.
Yeah. Do you feel that way about me?
No, because you're actually here.
Good. That's good. But yeah, I mean, yeah, he's a busy guy, busy man, and he's never here. And then when he was here, we didn't feel like filming, so maybe that's on us. But you know, I okay. I did want to say something. How long has it been since you took a math class?
um Officially, oh man, hold on, let me think. 2024, but that year I literally did not turn in a single piece of math work because math was not even required for me. So, like 2023 we could say is officially when I stopped taking math.
Jesus Christ, it's a miracle you graduated, bro. It's dead ass. That's a
No,
miracle.
no, I literally had all my math credits. I didn't
Oh
I
shit.
just sat there and like slept the whole
My
time.
last one, well, I'm in one now, but before this was my first semester, my senior year. I took a statistics class, so that was like over a year ago. But now I'm in a statistics class, a college statistics class, and I didn't want to do the work because there was a bunch of assignments. But I started doing it, and math is one of those things like you don't really need to study.
Hmm.
Like if you just like learn it a little bit, you got it down, right? And especially with statistics, it is like the
Oh,
easiest.
stats is so
It's the
free.
easiest form of math. So I'm doing these assignments, and it's low key satisfying, like to get these questions right.
Hmm.
Like,
You like learning?
no, I don't like learning. Like, I hate school, and I'm thinking about dropping
Yeah,
out. But like
yeah, yeah.
math, when you're doing it right and you understand, it is satisfying. Calculating these
Mm-hmm.
numbers.
Yes, and then, like, let's say theoretically or hypothetically, because you could do this in real life. You're like, your job involved. You're a rocket scientist. Let's say,
Mm-hmm.
in theory, and you calculate the exact point of return of where the space shuttle will land, and you let's say honestly, would it be crazy to assume that they got a bonus if they got within like 10 miles of that?
I don't think so.
Dude, that would just be that'd be so satisfying.
I know. Like, long story short, math is really, it can be fun and satisfying when you are doing it right and
Yes, it's like
you're.
those black girls that worked at NASA.
I oh my god, I
Shout out
watched
to
that
them,
movie
forgot
in
their
I
names.
watched that movie in 5th grade.
Yep, didn't we all, dude?
Whoa. Yeah, I don't remember what their names were. I know Kevin Costner was in that movie though.
Oh yes, was that the guy that looks like that he was on that one cowboy show, or maybe it was bikers or something. They owned farmland or something. Fuck.
Yellowstone?
Yellowstone, exactly.
Yeah. Dude, Kevin Costner was in McFarland, USA. Have you seen that movie?
Oh, McFarland, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I passed through McFarland when on my way back from LA.
Oh my god.
And I was like,
Did you
"Yo."
run a little in tribute?
I pulled my car over the shoulder, got out and I ran a little like a half mile down the
Okay,
road.
okay.
I didn't see Kevin Costner though.
Ah,
But dude, I passed through. I was like, "Yo, I've seen this in
uh,
the movies way back when."
uh, that's weird. My mouse is went away from my screen.
That is very weird.
What the fuck? Where'd my mouse at, bruh?
Wait, we need to
Oh, there it
find it,
is.
dude.
It's
Oh,
just like dead. It's not moving though.
oh,
It's
just
like
dead.
actually not taking input.
That's interesting.
Hold on. Oh,
So what do you have stuff written down on a paper? Cause
on a
I
paper.
okay, you know what? You know what Preston Heck actually said?
What?
He said, "No problem, pimp. I always appreciate someone who appreciates appreciation."
Yep.
Not only does he appreciate our craft, he appreciates our appreciation of his appreciation of our craft.
I mean,
And
that's the Preston Heckle way.
that's the Jeffrey Jingleheimer Preston Heck way.
Yep. Oh my god. My mouse is actually I can't move it.
But yeah, so recently when we
I don't
weren't
really need to
filming,
move it.
we kept thinking of things and writing them down.
Yep.
Um, and I have a bunch of stuff. I don't think we're gonna touch. I mean, we honestly could, but like some of
We
this stuff, I don't.
but
I'm not
there's
gonna
too
lie.
much
Some of
stuff.
this stuff makes sense. Like I wrote down Kai Cenat because of all that Kai Cenat discourse
Yes,
with Kai's
yes.
mind and his like 15 minutes of reading and fucking Rakai reading a book. Um, and like we could dog
How
on that all day, but like, is that really
why do we
substance?
give those people a platform, bro?
It's a
Like such a bad influence to
I don't know.
especially little black boys, dude. Like
Okay,
I don't want
okay.
to play the race card here, but especially I mean, let's be real, like 90% of the people that watch Kai Cenat are little black boys in school that think it's cool that their role model can't read past the first grade level.
Dude,
I think
Rakai
that's
read the book.
ridiculous, dude.
He put to the house with the shoe. He's like chewing the. Okay. Anyway, Rakai is he's the most unfunny person, and it's so unfortunate that he's rich and famous. And
If I had that money, I would be ooh,
whoo,
oh,
whoo. Anyway, I have some other stuff. I wrote
yep.
down Preston Heck. You know what? Let me cross off Preston Heck. I can cross off Kai Cenat too. I'm just crossing some stuff out.
Yep, let's just cross stuff off.
Um, uh, we talked about like planned guests, kind of Preston, Heck, and Shiro. Are there any other planned guests that
There is someone I would like to see on here.
and who's that?
Uh, well, one of our dearest friends, longtime member of the Giggle Gang group, has recently gotten a boyfriend whom I would like to have on the podcast.
Oh my god. It took me a while, but I know who you're talking about.
Okay, yeah. I would also like to see Thea here, Rider Spider, um,
Ooh,
Sack.
Ryder's a good one because Ryder actually has a platform.
Yes. Lil Jamal probably.
Dude, oh my god. I have to tell you what happened with Lil Jamal, bro.
You
He
do?
he came back and he
Yeah, I
messaged
know.
me. No, no, no.
Yeah.
So, oh shit. I just opened YouTube. But hold up. Let me read it off my phone because I can't like move Discord. So he
Uh-huh.
came back. If you don't know, Lil Jamal is some freaking guy that we met like 3 years ago that was on a school Chromebook. I don't know. There's a video on my channel about it, and he's come back every once in a while, but I've only talked to him. I haven't talked to him in like 2 years. He came back and he said, um, on January 10th. Last time he messaged me before January 10th this year was February 22nd, 2025. But he says, "Yo, I'm back." I said, "Put that shit on God." He says, "On God." I'm like, "Oh my God." Yep, it's me. I said, "Get in my server immediately, twin." And then he sent me an invite link to a VC, but it was like 10 a.m. I said, "Bro, I'm in bed. I can't VC. Will you be live later?"
Yeah.
He said, "All right." And then he asked me later, "Are you going to stream today?" And I said, "I will try." And I did, but he didn't come to my stream.
Mm.
So then I said, "I have an offer for you." 2 days later on the 12th. Then 3 days later on the 15th, he says, "What's the offer?" I say, "Why you always die, bruh?" He says, "What's Kameen?" I said, "I was gonna ask you to be on a horrible podcast, but you always ghost." He said, "My bad. I'm sorry. Forgive me." And he sent me like a crying, like shy emoji. And I said, "You're forgiven." And then he said, "I sold." And I was like, "You low-key did. Why'd you end stream? I just got there." Blah blah blah, because he joined whatever. And then he's like, "I will be in your stream later." And then the day after, he said, "Get off COD." I was, my brother was playing on my Xbox, and he said, "Get off COD." I was like, "That's my brother, bro. He on an Xbox." And then he said, "Can you send me $20? I need Hightail." And he sent me like a praying emoji. I said, "Hell nah, bro." And then he said, "Fine. How about this?" And send me an Amazon link to a 3050 graphics card. And I'm not sending him $20, let alone $209. I said, "I'm not buying you a 3050. He said, "Please, I need this. My mom is kind of homeless." And I sent the speed, trying not to laugh gif. And then he said, "Can I at least have $5 for Robux?" I said, "Nah," and that was the last I heard from him. And that was
He's a hustler, bro.
that was 20 days ago. No, 21 days ago. So, he's gone again. Um, don't know when he'll be back. If he is, we'll try to get him on, guys. Some other stuff I have down, like, sorry, did you want to touch on that before we move on?
Nope.
Okay, cool. I like some of the stuff we wrote down probably 2-3 weeks ago. I wrote down 2026, the year of the Chud. I
Wait,
don't.
wait, wait, wait. I have to interject.
Uh, all right, sorry
We
about
should
that
say
break.
she's a Serbian ambassador.
We are back, guys. We just
We're
got
back. Short break.
informed.
Yeah,
Blizzard
we just
Entertainment
got
hit.
informed. Blizzard Entertainment, shshitty company,
Blizzard
shitty people that
Entertainment
work
has
there.
hit the second Overwatch,
But yeah,
and
they have hit the second Overwatch. They're removing the 2 from Overwatch 2. It's just going to be Overwatch now. Because basically, in the first place, that's what it is, conceptually. It never, it's always been Overwatch 1, but they just added a 2. But
true.
anyways, they just added 5 new heroes. The second tower's been hit. Might have to hop on that game again. And next episode, we are thinking of bringing on a Serbian ambassador.
You heard it here first, folks.
What were we talking about?
Okay. Uh, I believe I just read off 2026, the year of the Chud, on.
Ah, yes, that's what you did read off.
I don't know why I wrote that down, what it means, what we were supposed to talk about. So I'm just gonna cross that one off. Um, you want to touch on some NBA trades? The NBA trade deadline's coming up, and there have been some crazy trades happening.
I mean, what did I say to you earlier? James Harden for
James Harden to the
Garland.
Cavs for Darius Garland.
Oh
This
my
is a The
god.
Cleveland Cavaliers have just thrown away their future, guys, for a like
They
what
have
37, 38-year-old James Harden. He's probably like 36. But that I mean, why?
I
This
don't
guy was
know.
drafted in 2009 and you're trading a guy who was an All-Star last year and is one of the pillars of your team for James Harden. It's not 2018, it's 2026.
Yep.
What are we doing? Also, my dear Sacramento Kings traded Keon Ellis, one of their young upcoming stars, and Dennis Schroeder, who has now been traded like 3 times since the Kings traded him, for DeAndre Hunter.
Wow.
DeAndre Hunter's a solid player, but why are we getting rid of Keon Ellis? It's crazy. Also,
Is it?
earlier this month,
It's all about the money.
last month, Trae Young got traded to the Wizards for Corey Kispert and CJ McCollum. Cool, I guess. He's not going to amount to anything. But the Wizards also traded for AD and D'Angelo Russell.
Ah, that's true.
So now you have Trae Young, AD, and D'Lo on the same team. This is a crazy lineup. They got rid of Chris Middleton and Marvin Bagley, I think. Um, and then Mike Conley's been getting traded around. Uh, I think the Luka Doncic AD trade has been officially like now it Nico Harrison.
Hmm.
What are you doing? What did you do? You ruined the
Nico
Mavericks.
Harrison was the straw that broke the camel's back.
He was, bro. You ruined the Mavericks organization to trade for uh a 33-year-old Anthony Davis who's literally had like over 150 different injuries in his career because defense wins championships, and then less than a season later you trade AD to the Wizards for
Yep.
Chris Middleton. What do you have to say to Nico?
I definitely know cooler people out there with the same first name he has. Um, Honorable mention to Nico Cannon, one of
Oh,
my greatest friends in real life. One of the greatest persons I know. Patriot, American citizen, honestly, all around good guy. Yeah, he's probably like, if there was a list, he would probably go above Nico Harrison.
my old buddy Nico Cruz from high school is probably he's a bad Nico, but he's still above Nico Harrison.
Hmm.
Um, Nico Harrison, you're a nonce, you're a twat, you're a fucking chud,
It
you're
was Nazi that first word that just popped out of there?
no nonce.
Oh, a
You
nonce.
fucking nonce. You know? Is
I
that it?
do know. I thought you said Nazi.
Nah, nah. I mean, I wouldn't put it past them. I would not put it past them.
Makes a good point.
And
I wouldn't. I mean, you can really never put it past anybody.
you really can't. Um. Oh, I have AI written down. I don't know why. I think I'm gonna scratch that off. They're taking RAM. Uh, I have celebrity crush. Why did I want to talk about that? Don't know. Scratch it off. This is one of your things. You wanted to talk about airport meltdowns.
Airport meltdowns.
Yeah.
Oh, the greatest place to watch them, bro.
Why did you
Oh,
have me write that down?
airport. I mean, honestly, who? Have you ever been to the like, have you ever been on a no, you haven't been on a plane, you've never
I've
been to
been
an
to
airport,
I've
right?
been inside airports.
You've been inside an airport, you've never been on a like, past the TSA, right?
No, I've just like been there
It's
to pick people up
dude,
and
it's
drop
a
people off.
whole new world once you get past the TSA. It's
Yeah.
like it's like the difference between, like, stepping in like, leaving America and going to, like, Somalia. It's actually like a night and day difference.
Yeah. Have you ever encountered like something bad like that past CSA or on a plane?
What do you mean?
Like, have you had a seen like experience something like that, like an airport meltdown, or
Uh,
like have you
I
maybe ever
mean,
been sat next to like a crying baby or a fat bitch on a plane?
oh, bro, I mean, it's like honestly, the chances of getting on a flight and there being a crying baby is like 80%. Or I mean, on my flight home, thank God, I got the whole row to myself, which never
Oh
happens.
damn.
I was looking to my right, and there was this kid kicking the back of these two dudes' chairs. They were in the middle aisle. God bless them. Uh, and the dude he was sitting next to his friend, and his friend was laughing at him, and the kid no the kid wasn't kicking, but he was like making he was leaning his chair back and then just making it going forward while he was like reading or on his iPad, and the kid kept looking back at him, and he was like, what are you gonna do about it? And he just kept going back and
Yo,
forth.
that is something Stewie Griffin would do, bro. I I will never understand why people like bring their little children on planes, especially if they're like
If
they can't talk because
well it really depends if they fall asleep on the flight or
I mean,
not.
well, they're, like it's gonna be hard. First of all, it's one thing to bring them, and second of all, like you're annoying everybody on this plane.
That's
Babies
true.
crying is like top 10 and most annoying things of all time.
Yep.
And
Babies crying is actually a CIA torture method.
yeah, and you literally like you can't move. You're stuck on this plane. You can't do anything about it. And I don't low key if it's like a newborn baby, yeah, why are you bringing it on the plane? But I don't blame the baby for crying
Yep.
because
That's
I'm
what they
assuming
do.
when you go high like that, your ears pop.
Uh, I think so. Normally mine don't, but
I would assume that that's very unpleasant for a little baby to experience, and they
oh
don't know
yeah,
how to
they have
express
no
themselves
idea what's
other than to
happening.
wah wah and shit themselves.
Yep.
So yeah, but you've never experienced any like airport meltdowns?
No, I wish though. I wish.
You ever melted down in an airport?
No. I did. I went to like the opposite side of the airport last time I went. I had to walk all the way.
Damn.
It sucked, but whatever. That's not really a meltdown. That's just me not following a map correctly.
Yeah. Um, I have written down Trader Joe's racism.
Trader Joe's
And you
racism.
know why I thought of this?
Yes, tell me.
My dad was making pot stickers, and
Ah.
the bag, I was like, yo, what brand are those pot stickers? My dad says, oh, they're Ling Ling. And I was like, what the fuck is a Ling Ling? And you know what Ling Ling is?
What?
Ling Ling is the name of Trader Joe's Asian food brand.
In what?
It's the name of Trader Joe's like food brand.
Trader Joe's food brand, Ling Ling.
Yeah. So, um, well, I'm actually not sure if this has anything to do with Trader Joe's, but I heard of that. But then also, like, I've heard, uh, like, Trader Joe's has like Trader Ming's and Trader
uh,
Jose's for
uh-huh.
Mexican and Chinese food.
Yeah.
Uh,
I've
and
never been
they
in a
do that.
Trader Joe's.
Really? I think
Yeah.
I'm just now getting I'm hearing from my sources that they have Trader Joe's on
Trader Joe's son.
and Trader Jack
Is that for the
Quez.
Japanese?
Yeah, that must be. It's wasabi peas.
Hmm.
So, I'm not sure. I've never really. I think I've been inside once, and I was like a little kid.
Uh-huh.
So hold up, new trade. The Cavs are trading Lonzo Ball to the Jazz.
What? GG Lonzo Ball.
Dude, wait, hold up. The Jazz are making moves though. They got Jaren Jackson Jr. Um,
They they do? What?
they traded for
Didn't
him.
they get their rookie? Was that Ace Bailey?
Yeah, I mean he's not that good,
Uh
but um, dude, they're building something. They have Kevin Love. We
oh.
should be scared, you know?
I got the Jazz for 2030, I'm not gonna lie.
2030.
Yeah.
Wow, you're planning far ahead. Oh my god! No, you know what pissed me off?
What?
I saw that the Philadelphia 76ers traded Jared McCain to the OKC Thunder.
Uh
And I love Jared McCain. He's from my area. He I followed him in college and I followed him when he got drafted and his first couple years with the Sixers and through his injury. And now he's being traded to my least favorite team. What do I do?
kill him.
I have to do that myself?
I mean, you could always pay someone to do it, but it'd be free to do it yourself. Well, I guess it would technically. Do you own a knife?
Um,
Yeah, then it would be free.
how am I supposed to
And who
find
doesn't
him?
own a knife? Go to a game, rush to the court, stab one of them.
Hmm.
You can really take out any player that way. I don't
How are
know
you
why
how are you
that
supposed to
has not happened like
how
ever.
are you supposed to get in with a knife? They have the
Well, you could honestly, you could just like
they have the stadium TSA.
you could become a cop and be specially assigned to like basketball duty, but the inside job the whole time was just to kill basketball players, which no one has done yet.
Well, what a
You know,
plot
like how they have
twist.
cops waiting inside the stadium?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's what I would do
you'd get a
if I
job, you'd
wanted to
go
take
through all
someone
that
out.
training to become a
Yeah,
cop just to
if you're really dedicated to murdering someone on the basketball court, that's how you would do it.
why not just hit him with like some crazy headsy crossover, bro? Could kill their pride.
That would kill them.
Jay Bullen Hezzy.
Jay Bulin Hezzy.
Oh my god.
What?
I know what we're doing for the next episode. We don't have a guest.
What?
I'm going. No. I'm going. So you remember the J Bull and Hezzy food trend?
Yeah.
I'm gonna compile a bunch of those videos, and we're gonna watch them. And cause, dude, I have the timeline of how it evolved
Uh
over
huh.
time, and I was wanting to do that, and I forgot. So we're gonna do that. Um, yeah, just a fat guy. Murder basketball court. Jared McCain. I'm sorry that you got traded to the Thunder, but I guess it's probably good for you. Did you see SGA got hurt?
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. I'm
He
surprised he hasn't gotten hurt sooner, dude. The way he plays.
it looks like he's trying to get hurt. No, fuck Lou Dort.
Oh, Lou Dirty's player in the league.
Lou Dirt.
Nah, I think Draymond still holds that title.
Bro, nah, if you see like Lou Dort,
No, I mean I'm talking all time. I'm talking
I
all
mean,
time.
yeah, all time there's probably
But
somebody,
now
but
it's definitely
currently,
Lou Dort.
yeah, like he's out for blood. And Lou Dort, you're goofy and nobody loves you.
Louis
Um,
Dickwarts, get the fuck off the NBA, dude.
Louis Dick,
Get the
bro. His
fuck
name
out of
is
here.
Lou Gantz, bro.
Louis Dickwarts, dude.
It's
Fuck
like
that guy.
Shavante Gilgis Alexander. He got like an abdominal sprain. I don't know
Oh,
but I don't know if he's gonna play for All Star Weekend because he said he'd be reevaluated after All Star break. So who knows? Um, dude,
what?
do you remember Schedule One?
Yeah.
I have that written down. I don't remember why, but
Maybe we were talking about drugs.
possibly. Oh, you know what,
Schedule 1 narcotics.
dude? I had a fully automatic weed farm in my barn,
Oh, yes.
and I genuinely felt like Heisenberg. And I recently read a book. I bought a book off Amazon about an FBI agent who like went undercover as a cartel cocaine smuggler and money launderer for like years,
Uh-huh.
and it was the biggest bust. And I read the entire book, bro, when I had free time. I don't know why,
Huh.
but dude, Schedule One at its peak, I was like addicted to that game. Speaking of Schedule One, do you remember April 2025
April?
when I when I bought you Schedule One for $20 on sale, and you said you'd pay me
Uh,
back?
yes.
That was almost a year ago,
It's almost been a
and I
year.
have not seen my moolah.
No way.
What do you mean, no way? You haven't paid me back, and you know it.
Oh, you're referring to me.
Yes, yes, I'm referring to you.
I mean, wow. What a long time it's been, certainly.
So, when am I gonna see my money, bro?
You will.
Yeah,
You will.
you're gonna
Once I
find
get
a
big and famous.
bro. You're gonna find a horse head in your bed one day. I'm gonna pull some fucking Godfather shit.
Huh. What did Thea just send in general?
I could not tell you.
Please tell me.
And the Jazz are waving Lonzo Ball. His career is over. Um, but yeah, dude, Schedule One at its peak, great game. I loved it.
Oh yeah.
I need to.
Uh,
I think what I'm gonna
Schedule
do.
One might be like a trend hopper type game. I'm not gonna lie.
Are you talking about like one of those friend slop games?
Yeah.
Dude, friend. Oh my god, friend slop is like content warning peak, Lethal
Lethal Company.
Company, uh, Repo,
Friend swap.
and everybody's buying these games. Like you guys bought them. That one astronaut game that was basically just 3D Among Us.
Oh yes.
I don't even remember what that was called. Project
I don't know.
Lockdown. I don't know.
I honestly don't know.
But Among Us was like the OG friend slop, and then all these games came out, and people kept buying. Especially my friends, like, bro, you guys would literally buy those. They'd be like, "Buy it. We'll literally buy it for you," and then you'd play like twice.
It was a good 2 times that we played it though.
Yeah. Is that so? What's your favorite out of those?
Uh, Probably the original.
Among Us?
Yeah, the original friend. That's Among Us really isn't even friend swap.
It's really not, cause that's what started the trend. Like that's the messiah.
Yeah.
I remember playing Schedule One with you and Aura of like the demo before the full game
Mm-hmm.
came out. That was fun, dude.
That was fun.
And we just killed each other. Um, Okay, a couple more topics I've written down. I think, bro, we can cover these all.
I don't want to, bro. Well, what we will have better content for another video. I mean, pod.
Well, I have a bunch of shit about money, and then I have one thing, and then I have like three things that really don't make sense that I don't even remember why I wrote them down. So maybe we'll
Yeah.
touch on those different episode, but the one I wanted to talk about was rubbernecking.
Oh, rubbernecking.
Remember we were
Yes,
excited to
the
talk
number
about that?
one like cause of traffic.
I don't it's dude, morbid curiosity like you can't control it.
Co- Cops ought to pull over Blue Rubberneck, bro.
Hell
They
no.
will, dude. No. People will slow down to 1 mile an hour to look at some kid who got a flat tire for some reason on
I'm
the
a
side of the road,
rubbernecker and I'm not ashamed, bro.
and he'll yell out the window, "Are you okay? You can't park there." Shut up, bro.
Nah, I'm a rubbernecker
You
and I'm
have just
proud.
impeded the flow of the entire interstate. Why, bro?
Dude, on my way,
Think no, actually think about that. They impede the flow of the entire thing. It gets backed up to everywhere because of rubberneckers.
how does traffic even happen to be? Traffic, like, there's no way that should exist.
I think traffic is it's like phantom. Oh no, the leading cause is for people tailgating because
CIA, bro.
it's tailgating because when you slow down abruptly and the guy ahead of you, you're tailgating and the guy ahead of you slows down, so you also slam the brakes. You guys get bungled up. And that happens so many times over and over again. It like causes phantom traffic. I've actually done research on this.
But,
I've
like,
studied this topic a little.
are the people at the front just not moving? Like, it literally, like, where
No,
I.
they are moving, but it's all the tailgaters in between the front and the back,
But
on
at
people's
some point, there's
asses.
open road, no?
Yes,
So how the hell
but
are people going slow behind open road? If there is open road, there should never be traffic.
I'm gonna say, do you put it past people to not like camp the left lane going
No,
20 and a
everybody's
70?
stupid, and then have to cut across all four lanes to get off an exit that they should have been ready
Exactly,
for. No,
exactly.
I don't put it past people because people do it, but it's like stupid.
It is stupid. That I mean, that's basically what traffic is.
Yeah, but I mean, I can't dog on like rubbernecking because I do it.
Uh huh.
And a couple weeks ago, I was on my way to, I think it was Wingstop, and I'm coming to like one of the right turns where you don't have to stop at a red light,
Yeah.
and there's like if nobody's moving at this intersection, and I see smoke coming out, so I'm like, what? And everybody is taking this right turn very slow, and there's a group of people huddled on the crosswalk, and I
Yeah.
see a car. I only saw one car, and the front of it was like completely smashed, and it was smoking, and I. I could not take my eyes off this shit, dude. I'm taking this turn at like 2 miles an hour, damn near sticking my neck out the window, like
Oh
rubbernecking
my
the
god,
fuck out of this
bro.
accident.
Why? You are the cause of traffic, dude.
Oh, there wasn't that much traffic. It was late at night, but
Okay.
it, dude, you can't help but when you drive, you'll understand.
No, I'm not going to because when I do eventually, I'm probably gonna drive this year, or next year. I'll get my license. I'm just gonna ride a motorcycle.
Okay, one valid rubberneck I had though. One time I saw a flaming car on the side of the highway.
Oh, I mean, come
You
on.
can't not look at that, dude.
Who wouldn't look at that?
Car engulfed in flames on the side of a freeway at night. What else am I supposed to be looking at?
The road?
Yo, how many times in your life do you see a car engulfed in flames?
Not often. I was at like this four-way intersection, no stop signs, and no lights
What?
at my old house.
It's a death trap.
Yeah, and dude, this someone turned out into like it's like all of like the main road. What okay, it could
What is there
the
yields?
two of the four ways consist of the main road going back and
And
forth.
then the rest are the other two are
The other two
yields.
was one going into the neighborhood, in and out of the neighborhood, and the other one was like a shopping place.
Mm.
kind of on the other side, like food stores, groceries. And I was like coming out of the neighborhood on the main road, and so, someone coming from the right was turning into the neighborhood, and someone from the left just absolutely annihilates him. Going, yeah, I mean, the car just got totaled, spun out, and everything, dude. It was so fun to watch, but my mom couldn't stop. I was going to school.
God damn you, school. So is that one of the only accidents like you've ever seen happen?
I'm ashamed to say I didn't see it though. I was like glued on my phone. I heard it
Oh
though. I
shit.
heard it. I wasn't looking at it.
I've supposedly I've been in a pretty bad accident one time when I was a kid, but I don't remember.
Mm.
But since I've started driving, I've been in one, and that was when some Mexican dude rear-ended me at a red light. And
Yeah.
I was with my dad, and I had to pull over into an apartment, and I was like, dude, that was the only time I've ever like said the F word in front of my dad. But
You still got your tacos after, right?
yeah, and they weren't even that good.
Oh.
I was on Taco Tuesday on the way to Taco Express to get tacos. I got rear-ended by a Mexican dude, but there wasn't really damage to either of our cars. So I was like, he's like, bro, I tired, I sorry. I was like, you're good. Like, and then he hopped in his car, and drove away immediately. Um, and yeah, the tacos were not worth it. They were like, my dad makes better tacos at home. And you know, the more I think about rubbernecking,
Yep.
the more I realize that when I see like people who maybe pulled over after rear-ending each other, or like somebody got pulled over, I rubberneck the fuck out of it, dude.
Oh
I
yeah.
have to look. I have to look at the guy who got pulled over. Oh look, he's looking for his registration. What a fucking chump, you know? Um, I just have to see like I'm all up in other people's business, and I believe one day you will understand.
I will. I will.
I will teach you the ways. Um. Anyways, anything else you want to touch on this episode?
Da, 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 da. That's after music. Da, 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 da.
Oh, okay,
Da,
yeah.
da, da,
Okay,
da,
the
da, da,
outro
da,
music is gonna
da,
keep
da,
playing.
da.
I'm gonna
Da,
say
da, 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 da,
thank you
da,
to
da,
Preston
da,
Heck,
da, da, da.
our one and only
Da, da,
supporter
da,
and
da, 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 da,
appreciator of our
da.
craft.
Da, 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 na,
Uh,
na, 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 na,
this has
na,
been the
na,
worst
na, da,
podcast
da, da,
ever.
da, na, na,
We're
na,
still
na, na.
working
Na,
on
na,
an
na, na,
outro,
na, 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 na.
and
Na, na, na,
we
na,
will
na,
see
na,
you
na, 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 na,
in
na, 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 na,
the
na,
next
na, na, na,
episode.
na, 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 na. Diddle, na, 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 diddle, na, na, diddle, na, 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 na.